Welcome to Genesis EB Solutions. In this video, we will provide you with some tips to choosing your medical aid options. In this presentation, we will provide a high-level overview of annual increases, what you can expect from us, important considerations, how to establish your needs, some of our supplementary products, and how to connect with us. The medical scheme year-end review process is referred to as the silly season in the industry, a challenging time for members and advisors alike as we strive to find an optimal balance between benefits and costs. Many factors influence medical scheme increases. Some of these include tariff adjustments, technology, medicine pricing, and administration fees. The recent Council for Medical Schemes report cited that healthcare expenses increased at a higher rate when compared to contribution increases. An important realization is that the CPI acts as an average. Commodities like education and college tuition increase at rates exceeding inflation. Healthcare is no different. Hence, Council recommends increase in the region of CPIX plus 3%. At Genesis, we are pedantic about providing a world-class service backed by cutting-edge information and advice. In 2013, we will continue to provide on-site information sessions at our employer groups and individualized face-to-face consultation sessions to ensure our members receive the most appropriate advice. This year, we invested in the compilation of YouTube presentations to assist members that are unable to attend information sessions. Our mobile inquiry app has been enhanced and now boasts a facility to change your medical scheme option from any smartphone. There are a number of important factors to consider when evaluating your needs. Some of these include: what are my current health conditions and family history? What is my family composition? What is the level of day-to-day cover I need for year 2014? Do I need chronic or ongoing medication? If I have chronic medication, is it part of the 27 prescribed minimum benefits? If not, what does more comprehensive options cost in relation to my medication costs? What level of hospital reimbursement, if applicable on the plan types, do I want additional protection offered by gap cover? Would I be limited to network hospitals? Any planned procedures? And what level of contribution can I afford? The step-by-step process commences with establishing your needs for major medical expenses, chronic, and then day-to-day benefit requirements. For hospital and major medical, firstly, choose the level of hospital cover, 100%, 200%, or 300%. Secondly, if you choose a plan that makes a provision for a network hospital, make sure that there is a hospital in close proximity to your area of residence or employment, or both. Evaluate in detail the requirements and protocol for admission at any hospital in emergencies. What is deemed an emergency? And lastly, evaluate the core payments, deductibles, and sublimits in the benefits package relevant to your needs, health status, and future planned procedures. Remember, GenMed Gap increases hospital cover up to 5 times the medical scheme rate. If you have been hospitalized previously, depending on the treatment, you may need to consider increasing your cover. The plus option includes cover for co-pays, sublimits, and deductibles. When establishing your chronic condition requirements, consider the following. Firstly, if you or your family suffer from a chronic condition, establish if it is one of the 27 prescribed minimum benefits. If it is, it will be covered on all medical scheme options via a designated service provider. Secondly, if not, consult with Genesis to establish if any of the more comprehensive options cover the condition, or obtain a chronic disease list from our call center. Note: to check the cost of the medication relevant to the increased contribution on the more comprehensive plan. And lastly, check if the chronic medication prescribed is on the chronic disease list. If not, you will have a co-payment. You can consult with your GP to change your script to medicines that is on the disease list, if possible. Establishing your day-to-day needs is just as vital as the correct selection of the hospital, major medical, and chronic benefit needs. Firstly, a good indicator is your day-to-day spend over the past 12 months and consideration to future planned procedures. Secondly, study the sub-limits applicable to certain benefit categories like spectacles. You may have the funds in your medical savings account, but by using all or most of the funds, you will deplete your savings or increase your self-payment gap. If you have depleted your medical savings early in 2013 or have a huge self-payment gap, you should consult with Genesis. And lastly, establish if your plan type provides day-to-day cover from risk, like visits to general practitioners. Consider using these network providers as it will extend your day-to-day cover. It is also important to, number 1, ensure you visit specialists in the scheme network where applicable, as this will extend your day-to-day cover. Number 2, always consider generics and note that over-the-counter medication increases your self-payment gap if applicable on your plan. Number 3, evaluate the co-payments and deductibles for investigative procedures such as scopes, MRI scans, etc. Number 4, consider the sublimits on certain benefit categories you may need. And lastly, number 5, take note of your limited above threshold limit if applicable on your plan type when determining your day-to-day benefit needs. Gap cover is an important part of the advice and plan selection process. GenMed Gap intends to cover the difference between what is paid by medical schemes and what is charged by private practitioners in hospital. The standard option covers the difference from 100% to 500% of the medical scheme rates in hospital and includes international travel benefits. The plus option includes co-payment cover up to 20,000 Rand. GenMed Insure has a dual purpose: to provide primary healthcare cover to those who cannot afford medical aid or to those who deplete their day-to-day cover and cannot afford a more comprehensive plan. GenMed Insure offers members a choice of day-to-day cover or a hospital cash plan or both. Genesis EB Solutions is fully accredited with the Council for Medical Schemes and licensed by the Financial Services Board. We obtained a Level 2 BBBEE rating, and 50% of the voting rights is in the hands of previously disadvantaged individuals. We are contracted to 17 medical schemes and 13 insurance providers, offering our members and clients best independent advice. We are proud to be servicing 25,000 principal members and 300 corporate clients. Please connect with us should you require any further information. Note that this presentation is intended to provide information, tips, and not advice. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video, choosing your medical aid option. Please let us know if we can be of any assistance or provide any further information.